probably waxed hood looks like right there. Kind of like looking out over a shiny thing like that. Good morning, guys. What we're doing this morning, today probably, is gonna be a pretty big preparation day. We're actually hoping we can start planning by the end of this week. Looks like this week's gonna be nice for the most part. And yeah, so we still have a lot of tillage to do. Haven't really started on any of that. And yeah, so we're hoping to get started with that in the next couple days. I kind of doubt I will do anything today because that's still a little wet. But hopefully either tomorrow or the next day we can start on tillage, and then hopefully plant by the end of the week. So we got a lot of greasing to do and different stuff like that. So here we go. So what we're gonna do now, we got the cultivator and the crumbler up here, and these have a lot of grease fittings, and so we're gonna start greasing. There's one, and there's a whole bunch of them underneath there, up the wing. Crumbler has a bunch, all the joints. See, here would be another one in there. But yeah, we're probably gonna be doing a lot of greasing today. So Dad's unfolding it. Got it greased up for the most part. Actually, here's one I still didn't do. But there's a couple stuff that you noticed. Here you can see how these chains right there keep it pulling straight. Well, that one's busted off and that one's busted off, and so we're gonna have to fix those, because if that's not pulling straight behind, that'll go up and down and create bumps and ridges, and a rough field is not what you want. So usually like going over the crumbler, checking for like rocks that are stuck in there like that. We already got a couple there, but yeah, just take a hammer and beat on it. It's kind of loud, but kind of like that, blast it out. But that one was pretty easy. Some of them come out really hard, but yeah. So yeah, usually at the beginning of the spring we just like going over everything, watching for different stuff. If bearings are out, or stuff is loose, or just this and that, and then greasing everything up, and then it's ready to go. It's usually one thing we just like doing pretty much with all our equipment, trying to keep it good and maintained. Another thing that's very much a necessity is checking like the tire pressures and stuff, all the implements. We have to go over all that, and right now we're just test firing. It's still a little wet, but we wanted to try the auto steer. So I think, Dad, you ordered a part, right, that we can put on the ITC receiver. We thought those had kind of went obsolete or whatever, that you couldn't use them anymore, but we found out that you can get a kit that supposedly makes this thing steer by itself. So right now we just have the lines like we did when we were ripping. Yeah, hopefully we can get that to work here. Okay, we are back at the farm. So kind of I had to run to town to get some lights for the 7210. And we were gone for probably 3 hours here. The sprayer's not here, so I think Dad's out spraying someone's field. there's just a little bit that we need Dad to spray. So yeah, we went to town. We got lights for that thing. We bought lights, and then we went to another store, and then we came back and returned the lights, and then went. It was a situation, guys, but I think we found the right ones now, and so we're back, and we are gonna. Oh, hang on, we are not in the field here. We're gonna work on greasing the turbo tail now. Yeah, but it is like such a nice day today. Yeah, it is just gorgeous. I think it's like 60s and totally sunny, barely a cloud in the sky. So yeah, we are not complaining about the weather at all. Very thankful for it, actually. We're gonna get this thing hooked up here and yeah, get to greasing again. So I guess maybe Dad was not spraying. I'm not quite sure what he was up to. Maybe just felt like driving around. But I will show you one thing that I don't know, for myself, it kind of sometimes gets confusing if you don't have something to go by to these hydraulics up and stuff. So what we do sometimes, see that little yellow zip tie right there? Put a yellow zip tie on here. This one's fallen off, but yeah, then we have a red and a white one, and then green one there. And that then you can just don't have to fiddle around and waste a bunch of time trying to get it right and everything. So it's just one thing we'll sometimes do. Oh, and yeah, a lot of this stuff is just the way we do it. Not at all saying that is the only way, because there's a whole bunch of different ways you can do a whole bunch of different stuff. So we are not saying that when I give tips or things that we do stuff that we like, it's definitely not the only way to do it. There's plenty of other ways to do it out there. Just wanted to clarify that. So that thing doesn't take near as long to grease as it used to. So you watch a couple hey Grandpa. You watch, see, last year we pretty much revamped this whole thing, changed all those blades, all the bearings on the rolling baskets, and all the spikes there. And then we switched all the bearings to like the greaseless bearings, so that doesn't take near as long to grease as it used to. So yeah, like that a lot better. Okay, so now that Dad's getting ready to spray the wheat, we're flipping it. Those blue things, blue nozzles pointing down. And I think he's gonna put some nitrogen on the wheat this evening, some fertilizer. So that's probably gonna be a wrap for today. Yeah, we got the underneath and the front ends of the 8520 and the 7210 greased. Today I was just pretty much a grease monkey. We were just greasing everything up. Yeah, I think we got most of the equipment that we're gonna need this spring greased up. The planter still needs some stuff to go over, but we're calling it a day. I'm gonna go home and grab some supper, and Dad's gonna finish spraying that the wheat. So yeah, it's been a good day. We got a lot done. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day we can start doing some tillage. So thanks guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.